That's good. That's good. So let me just reiterate, like I told you, lights are on, cameras are rolling, okay? And we're going to be recording this whole thing.
Okay, cool.
And the purpose of this is I'm going to record it and then edit it down and send it out to the producers and the directors that I work with, okay? Based upon how they like you in this video, they're going to decide whether or not to hire you.
Awesome.
Any questions?
None that I can think of.
Okay, cool. So before we get started, did you bring your ID with you?
I did. Did you just need to see it real quick?
Yep, really quickly. Alright, let's take a quick look. Perfect, and awesome. There you go. Go ahead and put that back. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is introduce you to these guys, okay? So stand up for me. I'll have you look right over to my camera over here. Look right into the lens and tell them your name, your age, let them know where you're from, and that you're excited to get started in the business.
My name is Macy Winslet. I am 19, born and raised in Georgia, and I'm definitely very excited. A little bit nervous.
Cool. Go ahead and have a seat. All right, Georgia. I actually spent some time in Georgia myself. I loved it. I loved it. I was in Savannah area, and I thought it was perfect.
Me too.
Is that where you're from?
Yes.
That's great. That's
Yes.
great. I love the
Savannah.
river walk. It was great stuff.
Yeah, River Street's fun.
Yeah,
Awesome.
had a great time. So, are you a little Southern belle?
Yeah.
I can hear the accent. I love that.
Ugh, horrible.
You don't like it?
No, I would like want to look at some videos to try to lose my accent.
Why?
Because it's so frustrating.
It's part of the whole charm.
I know, but as soon as I open my mouth and start talking, people are like, "Oh my god."
You're from the South.
I
You're like,
know.
yeah. So were you born and raised in Savannah?
No, I moved to Savannah last August. I'm from a small town southwest from Savannah, about 3.5 hours southwest from Savannah.
Okay. How small of a town are we talking? How many people?
I don't know like how many people, but we don't have any red lights.
Really?
We don't have stoplights.
I've only been to one. Well, actually, no, I can't say that I've ever been to a town like that. I went to a town that had one stoplight in the very middle of town.
No, we don't have like a blinking caution light or anything. Nothing.
You have a crosswalk?
No, you just
go?
yeah.
It's
almost like a horse and buggy town, almost. I mean, not like almost or anything, but like it's almost like a horse and buggy town.
Wow.
It's really small.
So when you got out of high school, you're like, I'm getting out of this town?
Yes.
Well, what is there to do in a town like that?
Well, you go to the next town over, which is 15, 20 minutes away, and you sit in the Walmart parking lot.
Oh man, the stereotypes are true.
It is true. It's true.
You guys would sit in the parking lot?
You sit in the Walmart parking lot and you play music and you just sit there until the cops run you off.
Honestly, wow. That's insane, I bet. And this is like what you guys are doing on a Friday night?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yep.
And what goes on?
Nothing.
Who are you there with? How about that?
Just everyone. You just meet there's no specific time. You just ride by, see someone's car there, so you pull in, and someone else comes and pulls in, and you just sit there until it's like your curfew, time to go home, whatever.
What time was curfew?
I was like 11, probably 12, I think.
And this was all through high school?
Mm-hmm.
You had to be home by midnight?
Yeah. Unless it was like something was going on, like a party or something, I could stay out later, but it depended.
At the hoedown?
Yeah. No, we do not have hoedowns. That is false.
That stereotype's not true.
No, we do not have hoedowns. I've never been to a hoedown.
But what did you guys do? Tipping cows? Did you really tip cows? Jesus Christ.
Yes, I've tipped cows. You can like scream at sheep and they fall over.
I got new things to look up online. Screaming at sheep. I'm definitely going to check that out. You guys would do stuff like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we really did.
So, okay, now, how many people were in your graduating class of high school?
I actually went to a private school.
You guys had a private school?
I think there were 4 of us.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
At the public school, though, in the bigger town that was right next to us, I think there were probably 200 to 300.
That's still really small.
Yeah, but that's a high school that's for like 5 or 6 different cities.
Yeah. And how would everybody get there?
You could ride the bus.
They have buses, they
yeah,
have
we have
every-
like bus routes. Yeah.
That's crazy. I've never. That's super small. That's nuts.
It is small.
But did you like it?
No.
You hated it the whole time.
Yeah.
Now, why did you hate it?
Everyone knew what you were doing before you even knew.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's like everybody's all just up in your business.
Yeah, I mean, you would get a text. Oh, I heard you're going here tonight. Oh, well, I guess I am. All right then.
Now, do you keep in touch with people from the town?
No.
Not at all.
No.
You moved to Savannah and you're like, I'm done with this.
I
Hold
talked
on,
to
township.
3 people maybe from back home.
Okay. And do they know that you're out here?
No.
They don't have a clue?
No.
Do they have internet there?
Yes, we have internet, but I don't post anything on my Facebook. I do have, a Twitter, but it's not my personal Twitter. I don't post anything on any of my personal accounts because I don't.
You don't need them finding out right away?
No.
Eventually,
They will find out eventually, and when they do,
they'll be like,
it's
oh
too
my
late.
God.
And oh my Lord, bless her soul. Ought to be ashamed. That's what I'm gonna have in my inbox.
Now this is one thing that I'm curious about with the small town type of girl, right? Because you're truly from like the tiniest town ever.
Yeah.
Do they are you guys like the great cooks and like homemakers and all that?
Oh my God. That's one thing I've missed so much from home is cooking. My whole family, oh my gosh. My uncle their house is always full of food. He's always cooking something.
That he killed himself. No?
I mean, we do hunt, but
Yeah. That's like the biggest
well,
person
my
around there.
family's not that big into it. I mean, I like to hunt.
Do you hunt yourself?
I do. I've been hunting
I'm really interested. What do you hunt?
deer.
Do you physically go and hunt deer?
Yeah.
What are you using to hunt them?
A gun.
Like a 30-06?
Yeah. I've actually been hunting like 3 times, and I've never shot anything, which sucks. Because the first 2 times I didn't see anything, and the third, he was jumping too much, so I missed him. But I was, with a muzzleloader, you just get in a tree stand, climb up the tree, and sit in the tree,
Yeah, I've done it.
and wait.
I've done it, and it was very boring.
And no, you get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and you go, and you can watch the sunrise. It's just beautiful.
And cold. I went in the wintertime. I was freezing.
Well, that's hunting season.
Yeah, I thought I was going to die.
You have to get proper hunting gear.
I didn't have that.
Well, you have to.
I went to the small town, and my buddy just woke me up and said, hey, we're going hunting, and I didn't prepare for anything.
No, you have to have cold weather jackets and pants and boots and gloves and boot warmers.
I had nothing. What about pants and a shirt?
No, that's why you froze, and that's probably why you didn't see a deer. They could smell you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I heard my buddy rattling the antlers over there, but I didn't see
Yeah,
it.
you have to everything's scent proof. It's fun.
I was waiting for a story of you killing a deer and you field dressed it and.
I did. I went. My ex-boyfriend and I actually went down to my mom's for Thanksgiving and went hunting, and he did kill one. I did not go that morning because it was early and I was tired and I did not want to. And he killed a deer, and I did help him skin it. And once we got back home to Savannah, I actually cooked it.
Nice.
So that was awesome.
It is delicious.
I got to skin the deer and cook the deer.
That's great stuff. You weren't grossed out by it or anything?
No.
Hats off to you then.
Life happens.
That's awesome. So now you're coming out of this little town. What are your big dreams and aspirations?
Oh my gosh, I hate questions like these. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't know exactly what I want to do, where I want to be, who I want to be. Right now, I'm still at the age where I'm trying to figure myself out, and I'm just kind of going with it and doing what I want to do. Have
now,
fun.
what made you think this is the route for you?
The opportunity came. The opportunity presented itself, and I thought about it. And I mean, why not? I'm only going to be young once. Once I'm 90, no one's going to want me to do things like this.
Put your clothes on, huh?
Yeah, they're going to be like, excuse me, So, I mean, I might as well do it while I'm young. I mean,
Well, this is the time.
yeah.
This is the time.
Now or never.
Yeah,
Now
you're
or
going to
never.
make the money now or you're never going to make it. So,
Exactly.
you know, it's on the table. Gotcha. You don't have, like, what are you doing in Savannah right now? Let me ask you that.
Actually, I do nothing. I sit at home. I do like to dance. I did take dance classes for a while.
Okay.
And all through elementary school, middle school, high school, I was on like the high school dance team, stuff like that. My mom was a dancer, cheerleader. My aunt was a cheerleader. I was never a cheerleader because my school was so small. But I just kind of, my day is filled with, I watch movies. Sometimes this is so lame, but like I make up like little dance videos to like the Backstreet Boys and stuff.
That's great. That's awesome. So you danced for a lot of years. What kind of dance you specialize
I
in?
did ballet, tap, jazz. So not like erotic dancing, but
Yeah.
I did ballet, tap, jazz. I did a little bit of point.
What's
So,
point?
On your toes.
You can do that?
Yes, I can actually stand just on my big toes.
Really?
My big toes only. Yes.
Do you have to have special shoes?
No, I can do it barefooted.
Let's see.
I have to take these shoes off.
Take them off. That's fine. You'll be getting naked anyway, so this is. I had a girl the other day that did a pirouette. If I said that right. And
A pirouette.
yeah, that one. But she couldn't do the toe stuff. She wasn't that. She's like, no, you have to wait.
I can't. It takes. Yeah, you have to be in dance for so long before you can do it. I don't know. You just kind of do it. I don't
Wow.
know. It's hard to like keep balance without a bar.
Holy shit. That's pretty good right there.
A
That's
curtsy.
really good.
A little curtsy.
Is that how they do it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and have a seat. That was awesome.
Yeah.
You got
I did it for a long time with the shoes, and then eventually I just kind of taught myself to do it without the shoes.
Wow.
I just was bored one day. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to
Felt like
try
I was
it.
watching Titanic right there. Is it? I've not seen the whole thing. I can't get through
You've
it.
never seen the whole...
She was mean.
Oh, come on.
She could have shared that door with him. She let him
didn't.
die.
It's a sad story, but hey.
That's all the women say. Then. Oh well, he dies. Jack died.
Sorry.
But have you done anything adult at all?
No,
Nothing? No naked selfies? No.
like in high school.
Well, we don't want to see those. Nobody wants to get arrested for your naked selfies in high school. But no, you never posed nude. Have you done any kind of modeling at all? When you got to Savannah, nobody saw that body and was like, I need to take pictures of you.
No.
Really?
Not in Savannah, no, actually. I just started even thinking about this, when I contacted you, or you contacted me and we started talking. And
Yeah.
I always wanted to be a model, per se, but I was too short. I'm like 5'1.5", 5'2".
Yeah.
So I was always told, oh, you're too short, or I've actually been told I'm too big, and things like that.
Wow.
So after about 17, I just kind of pushed that in the back of my head, didn't think about it anymore because everyone was so critical.
Yeah. Well, for us, I mean, you're the perfect size. That's short,
good.
and you got, looks like you got great boobs and a great little body. So that's perfect for us, and the face is beautiful. So
Thank
for
you.
us, you're right up. You're a breath of fresh air. But yeah, their loss.
Maybe so.
Yeah, exactly. So, had you thought about this kind of stuff before? Now, when you're growing up, was porn like a topic at all, or was it just like?
I grew up in a very conservative home, very conservative. In church, every time the doors were open, and I've always wanted to be in Playboy. I've always wanted to do that, and then I guess that kind of evolved into me thinking, well, maybe I could do this, and then that evolved into, doing videos and things like that. So it was just kind of like a domino effect with that.
I mean, that thought process is how a lot of the girls in this, they see the Playboy, they're like, I can do that, I want to be that.
Exactly.
They're glamorous, they're beautiful.
Yeah, you see a lot of like the big companies and they put pictures, on Facebook, Twitter, wherever it is that you see it, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They started somewhere. They started out small, so maybe if I start out small.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Now, do you watch these videos ever?
I do sometimes. Once I started seriously thinking about doing this, I did sit down and I watched a lot of videos, like just different crazy random videos. I just went to a bunch of different websites and I just watched to see what type of things I would be doing, what I would not want to do, what I'm okay with doing. So I had to, I actually sat down with a pen and a piece of paper and wrote things down and made notes for myself. So this is...
Well, I'll tell you, I like to start girls, especially like you're brand new to this whole thing. I like to start you guys off a little slow, and kind of like work your way up.
Exactly.
That way, build up your comfort level and see exactly where you want to be in this business.
Yeah.
So like what I'm thinking about doing is having you do like some masturbation videos. Do you masturbate?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, have you been with a girl before?
I have not in my personal life. I mean, other than like little kitty high school party kissing, stuff like that.
Now, is that something that you think that you'd be comfortable with?
Right now, I think I would be okay with that. I would be willing to try it. That's one of those things I would have to try it, and if I don't like it, just be like,
Absolutely.
let's not.
Absolutely. And then just one-on-one, you and a guy.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, and that's where I think we'll keep it right there for you. Just you're extremely cute, and these people are going to be blowing the phone up trying to get a hold of me to get to you,
right.
To shoot you. So I don't want to scare you away. This business can be very profitable for you and can do a lot of things for you. But yeah, I think that if we started off in the right way, that you'll learn to appreciate the business, a lot, and be like, this is something that I like, and let's keep doing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to just be thrown into like just a ton of guys.
No.
I think I would be kind of like,
We shoot very, very, very few of those. I mean, people think of porn and they think that that's what it is, but it's so few and far between.
Oh yeah, well, like I said, once I started really watching the videos, I saw that a lot of it is actually, I don't want to say like emotional, but I'm sure it's supposed to look that way. It's supposed to be soft and.
But the scenes are what you make them.
Yeah, exactly. That's true too.
You're here to have fun, and you can make some money as well, But the scenes are going to be, the experience is going to be pretty much how you perceive the experience to be, and that's it. If you're like, we're here and I look beautiful and I'm having a great time, then guess what? You're there, you're beautiful, and you're having a great time. If you're like, this shit sucks, I hate it, then it's going to suck and you're going to hate it.
That's true.
So. But that's it. I mean, pretty much. So, you ready to get naked?
I guess so.
All right. Perfect. So, go ahead and stand up for me. And let's go ahead and lose the top. Perfect. Nice bra. Very colorful. I like it.
Thank you.
And then turn around.